It's a blessing to have with us today, not as a visitor, but as one of our kinfolk, Reverend Jason Smith, who is the Executive Director of the Baptist Peace Fellowship of North America. Repeat that after me. The Baptist Peace Fellowship of North America. One more time. The Baptist Peace Fellowship of North America. The initials are BPFNA. BPFNA. Reverend Jason Smith will come and lead us now in the prayers of the people and give us a greeting beforehand. Bless you, brother.
Thank you so much. New Millennium, it's good to be with you. Amen. It's good to be with you on the day of the Lord. It's great to be with you as in a different role. I've been here before, visiting before, and been with you before in a different role, but now I have been since August as Executive Director, as Wendell said, of BPFNA. We also call ourselves Bautistas por la Paz.
Yes.
We are an international organization of peacemakers, Baptist peacemakers, folks who want to make peace and lead in peace and justice in our communities. Yes. So we accompany folks by gathering together. We gather together every year, and this year we're going to gather in Puerto Rico for our peace camp. We gather every year for an opportunity for peacemakers to come together to learn from one another. And we equip each other with resources, and we mobilize with each other for issues of peace and justice. And so just let me give you an idea of some of the things that we do as the Baptist Peace Fellowship and what we've been up to lately. We have been trying to be more involved in efforts, for example, to bring Cuba as a country that has been really ostracized by the United States back into communion with folks around the world and being able to have opportunities. We have a lot of Baptist partners in Cuba that we work with, and we're really trying to get Cuba more involved and less ostracized by the global community, really by the United States, by this empire up here. And so I've been very active in advocacy for Cuba. We are in solidarity with folks who are migrants everywhere and who are immigrants, and we've done a project this past March to focus on women who are working with immigrants around the world in a project to lift their voices up. And that's the work we try to do, is to work directly with peacemakers who are in their local context and give them resources, ask how we can pray with them, ask how we can work with them. I'll give you a story from just this week on how I've been working with a Baptist peacemaker for peace and justice. We work as a small organization, but we're really committed to big issues and to making big change and have high hopes for big change. And one of the people who I know well, who's a good friend of mine, and I believe Philip, Philip knows Judge Griffin as well, is Philip Kakangulu. He is a pastor in Uganda. And Philip is one of our peacemakers who is trying to make an impact in the world. Just this past week, as the conflict in South Sudan has been escalating, Phil called me up and he said, Jason, I've got to get up there and I've got to get doing some conflict transformation trainings. He wants to go to the middle of the war zone to be able to do these conflict transformation trainings in the middle of this situation that is so fraught, that is so difficult. Philip is resourceful. Philip works in his own country with folks who are LGBTQ, in a country where it's illegal for him to advocate and be in justice with folks who identify as LGBTQ. He works with refugees who are Sudanese refugees who are coming into Uganda. And so these are the types of peacemakers who are little tiny peacemakers in little boats out in the middle of nowhere, but we try and work with them and work with each other to resource and help each other to follow God's Spirit for peace and justice. And so if there are any ways that we can work with y'all to work for issues of peace and justice, I invite that conversation, invite us to continue talking, because that is what we are all about as Baptist peacemakers. So thanks for the opportunity to be with you.